And those 100% rated attendance CE raiders over here, dude.
That's funny. Seb's not going to tank though, right? Or is Tier swapping?
Depending what tier wants to do. Like, to be honest, we're probably gonna run like 3 tanks next tier.
Yeah.
Just in case like there's any like connection issues that tier has, or dead man has to travel for work or something. I'd rather swap them in and out.
Yeah, we ran a few keys with Seb. He's a pretty good tank in keys,
Yeah.
but
I think he's a tank only player though. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
It seemed that way, which is fine.
Yeah.
Like,
He plays all of
we
them though,
haven't-
which is kind of nice.
If we haven't played Brewmaster, that would round out our tanking a lot. Because like having the BDK and like the Vengeance on Sark is like, it's good. Obviously, it's viable, but it's like it's pretty suboptimal. Because like those melees were wrecking both of them pretty good. Whereas like a monk or like a warrior would have shrugged them off a lot more.
Why don't you just heal more?
is
Man,
is it more
can't heal a one shot.
Seb, or is there others?
What are you talking about? Vengeance is the best tank for Sark.
I've only spoken to I think Seb so far was the guy.
Yeah.
The warlock or
Yeah.
there's a DPS that wants to come over too, and a hunter, but I told him no. We both our hunters are cringe.
Right.
Fine hunters, they're just cringe people.
Actually, I didn't realize. I thought so. Yeah, I'm in that fucking group chat with you and Topher and Seb, and I didn't realize that it was Seb who made it. I thought it was you who was like doing it and handing it off or whatever.
I was just so busy, and Chris was hitting me up at work, and I was like, bro, like I just don't have the time today, so that's why I put you guys
Yeah,
together.
no, it's all good. Yeah, it's easy. It's easier that way. I answered all those questions. You seemed content.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good thing. They'll be a good fit over here.
I mean, if they're CE raiders, right? Like, yeah, they'll fit in well. Like, most people who want to raid on a 2-day schedule, they know what they're getting into, and like, it's not like our policies are like that fucking polarizing. It's like pretty standard in most guilds. So
that new beach.
Terrorist GM.
So was it?
yeah, I mean, yeah, but you gotta look like compared to like a lot of GMs. I'm fucking great. All right, I'm laid back. I don't really yell at you guys.
Yeah,
about misdirect though. Mine still has PTSD from about misdirect,
Beach
dude.
would not pass a polygraph right now.
So was it?
You've calmed down in the last 6 months. Let's say that.
For now.
He's got a sugar mama, dude. He doesn't. What's there to worry about?
For now. All right. Believe me, I was about to get real riled up if we didn't kill Sark tonight. And what was more was like, had a Rin's not fucking mailed me all these fucking things, all these augment runes, I was gonna pass out 5 augment runes to every raider and say the first 3 deaths of every pull were each gonna pay me 11k for everybody else's augment runes.
Well, I have
Pretty
like
good deal.
300 of my own, so.
So was it toxic of me posting my CE achievement in my old guild's Discord?
No.
Yes, fuck them.
Flex on him. Fuck him.
Who give? Yeah, I mean, fuck it. We're in a guild called Ketchup Goes on Steak, okay? We are red flags. We are toxic. I'm fine with that.
True.
Did you say we were red
flags
flags?
with this guy.
It's accepted here that we're allowed to be mean.
Wait, did you not see the clip that we have? Max reacted to our guild name.
What clip?
Hang on, I got you.
You never saw that, dude? Oh, show that to them.
There's so many red flags with this guy. There's so many. Guild name is Ketchup Goes on Steak.
I remember Tier posted
R.I.P.
that to
Poon,
me.
dude.
When he was,
Dude, Poon's back.
like Max was making like
Not
a
our
second
guild.
Not in our
and,
guild, no.
one of our other raiders applied to it, and he reacted to that. It was pretty fucking
What's
funny.
up, Poon?
Last first
Yeah.
puller,
It
first
was,
boss.
Poon
Boss,
Killer.
boss.
Poon Liquor.
Poon Liquor?
Poon Liker.
I was looking at logs today, and I was scrolling through like the top 100, and Poon literally has the 100th parse for Sark.
Poon's
playing
pretty
good.
good, man. That's a cool guy.
He's
Did
good.
you get any high ones for folks not like because folks are
Carl
down
probably
there?
has one, right? What
I'm
was your
70, I
parse,
think.
Carl? Oh.
World 70. So it could have been better, but
We got some decent parses.
Next time on Reclear, we'll get you.
Or healing.
Next, I'll stand in some more mechanics for you to heal.
I'm pretty happy
I mean,
with the parts.
I'm fine with my parts.
What'd you get? Did you get a high one?
I got a 82
80.
overall, 90 for eye level.
That's good. There you go.
I'm happy
On
with mine. I
rock
got
hill?
ranked
That's really good.
69.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
I had a 14 because I was pure single target.
Fucking wild. I think that's my best parse
Okay.
of like the hard bosses for the tier.
Hey, the one that mattered.
Don't think I'll ever beat that Ratchok parse.
Placed in.
All good.
That Rashok kill actually felt a lot more accomplishing than this fucking Sark one.
Yeah.
That shock was fucking tough.
I think wiping at like sub 5% several times kind of took the excitement out of it. Didn't feel
What,
that
for
I mean,
Sark?
we did that on
I like when we
fucking
start wiping
Rashok,
there.
too.
I prefer that to like Raz as you walk in and kill it though.
I mean, we were super consistent.
That was pretty epic though. The 2-pull Raz kill, dude.
We were very
We had a
consistent
pretty
through the
shit
whole night.
pool like before that. The night
best
before
one
that.
was the jailer one.
Oh, jailer, dude. Don't even
Well,
remind
we
me.
had like
Right,
fucking
dude.
10 minutes left in raid. It's just fucking kill it. It's
We
Monday.
were overnight. No, we were like 30 minutes over raid time.
Yeah, we were
Yes,
in
we
late.
were.
Because we had like point that 7k wipe, dude.
Yeah, 7,000.
Like, fucking.
With a
We had
unbelievable.
two
on
really
raid.
bad wipes on Jailer. There was the 7K one, and there was one that was like as clean as could be going up into the final phase, where Lucario stood in Defile and wiped us all. And
Hey,
I'll never
don't
forget it.
them out.
He already wiped us on Raz by pulling
Could
us
happen
through
to
the
anyone.
breath.
He also wiped us on
Bill.
Sylvanas by fucking
I
missing his
almost fucking threw my
Dispel
mother
in
drop
phase
window.
3 on the final platform twice. So, like-
me and Brove.
Dude, that
That
fucking
was-
fight sucked,
20
man.
minutes
That was
before
rough.
raid night ended. We had the 0.0% wipe.
Oh god, dude.
If we called the tier after that,
No.
I had G
No,
This
queued
guild
up
would have
with
died
macro
if we
for it.
didn't kill the jailer.
Yeah, it would have. That was rough.
But we
Like,
did
it's
it.
About
Had we, I mean, this
100K
guild's
more
almost
health.
died a few times. Like, had I not joined the guild, fucking assumed GM, and rebuilt half the roster for Sire Prague, this guild would have been gone. Right? Remember that? Where I got Carl and Kevin and
No,
fucking.
no. Don't talk about you got Carl. You did not want me. You wanted Kevin and Nillow, and I was extra tag along.
Listen, Carl, I played you like a fiddle. All right, I got exactly what I wanted out of that deal. I got the up and comer who surpassed them all.
You don't get to take credit for me. You didn't want me.
I wanted you.
You
were my first pick, but I'll take you.
Don't worry. We're all the second favorites.
Stop
Yeah.
making end bosses with holes in it.
He
Though.
lost.
What happened to Amarith, dude? Did he just did he actually quit playing, or did he just leave the guild because of something?
IRL.
I don't know.
Oh, gotcha. Because I saw that he was playing for a while, but then he left like Discord and took all his characters out of the guild, and I was like, oh shit.
I think wife's like spending time with family, and then he has that casual guild on the side. I think he went to raid with
Well, there
them.
was the one night where he said he was going to be around, and then we needed him, and he never showed up. And I don't know.
Yep. There's a couple nights like that.
Look, I just slowly eat everybody out of the guild. First Mango, then Mudkip, then my Hunter competition.
Watch your step.
So fucking toxic, man.
You
Now you have a buffalo
mangoes.
cat. Look at you.
Hell yeah, brother.
Loved mangoes so much.
I don't know
Hey,
who
you know
I
what's
love
funny is,
more,
like,
Mango or
Mango was
Mudkip.
DMing me one night, and it's like, I for real think this Locat guy might not actually like me. I'm like, bro.
He actually hates you, bro.
Yeah.
You should have just sent him my way, dude. I would have let him know straight up.
Even Hokkaido was like,
I
yeah,
know
I'm
he's-
willing to play Ogboker. I'm willing to swap.
I'm like, it's not a joke.
So, like,
dude.
you're almost uncontested for Hunter now. Look at you. I'm gonna recruit another Hunter. I gotta get another one.
My Hunter just hit 70. Just saying.
I snagged
You gotta
that
get it.
one. I snagged that Hunter's Mark spot, baby.
Both Garash and I can vouch for a Nines Hunter being able to do some damage from PvP.
Sick. Dude, I can vouch for any of our fucking Hunters for doing damage, alright? It's a Hunter.
Got 3
it's fine.
nines. What are we
Look
gonna
at
do?
my pad. You see my Sark pad, dude?
I just blinked right back into that.
Or when are you streaming? Yeah, Gorkers.
I can't wait to fucking play a real DPS class this next tier.
You go
Oh
rogue.
boy. Yeah, I'm gonna
Rogue.
probably go rogue. The only reason I wouldn't is if we needed me to, like, really flex, but I think we're gonna have enough bodies where we're not gonna need to.
Are we losing anyone this tier?
I don't know. Not nobody
No
who
one's
still
reached
is in
out
the
yet.
guild. Yeah, has said they're leaving or anything.
We lost like Poon last time, and it was a
Bunch of
Keg and
people.
Beetle.
This is
Boone let us
22.
know quite a bit ahead of time, though.
Yeah, no, most of them did. That's why I was asking if there was
Yeah,
anyone.
it's just like I
Only
mean, at this
Sane
point,
did without saying anything, really.
correct. Like pretty much at this point, any raider, if they wanted to leave and go somewhere else, you know, as long as they told me ahead of time, it'd be fine.
You think Liquid's looking for hunters? I'm gonna hit him up.
Are you gonna show
No.
him your parse?
I'm 9 out of 9 now, though. So, oh yeah, my pad parse, baby. But not my Rat Shock. I'm gonna black that one out.
Well, we reach till next week. Do better.
I hate playing Serenity on that fight, Beige. That's honestly the fucking worst.
I believe it.
I might be a little undergeared for a 22.
Windwalker is in a pretty tough spot.
Yeah, I feel that too, Hikato. I'm about 60k health short of what I should be for this key. Like,
I'll say like
I'm talking about it. Undergeared. It's.
I'm telling you, I think next year they're gonna be meta though for keys. I think it's gonna be a melee meta for keys, so like they're gonna get a lot of play.
I'm a little.
I feel like it's going to be Brewmaster Monk and then have.
Yes, I think it's gonna be Brewmaster, Aug, Rogue, and maybe I don't know, maybe Warrior.
Yeah.
Warrior, and then Prez for the healer because
See.
Blossoms and melee group.
I'm
Maybe.
interested.
It's going to be either Warrior or Paladin, I think.
I don't know. The
As long as
healer
you have
spot's
one
gonna be,
range
but
character for Black or Cold.
I don't think it'll be.
You're gonna need
Warrior.
some range sometimes.
no.
I just think it's going to depend on how powerful.
Yeah, 'cause I'll be there.
The axe is.
Warrior's losing a lot of its AOE next year.
I could see it maybe being a DK to be honest, not a warrior.
It'll be with the changes to Unholy maybe.
When was the last time they had a double melee tier? BFA?
BFA.
Yeah.
BFA was a whole melee.
BM stuck in
Shadowlands
at
had a
there at
double
the
melee
end.
tier. Wasn't Shadowlands playing like Sir? Was it playing with
Sir and
Windwalker when
Disco.
Necrolord Windwalker was best?
Oh yeah, true. I guess the survival tier.
That doesn't count.
I think it's definitely gonna be Rogue again, just given the dungeon design. Like Shroud's gonna have big value again.
Outlaws looking absolutely just
stop on Rogue is
Fucking-
massive.
Same
AoE stop
in
and blind is
Outlaw.
2.
I heard they
Same in
removed
Outlaw have
that.
been pumping. And
Oh, they
Got rid
did?
of the AOE kidney.
Good. That's
Yeah.
looking broken.
And
They
the
need to get
reasoning
hunters.
was PvP. Like,
That makes sense.
yeah.
They need to give hunters back binding shot, the real binding shot, dude, not this fucking stuff.
What's a real binding shot?
The snare in
The
place.
Yeah,
That shit was awesome.
yeah, for sure.
I don't know. It was
Oh, you've
cancer in
been dead for
PvP.
so long.
Yeah, it was. I never did PvP though. Never been into it.
Why do they just? I don't understand why they don't just like split PvP from everything else.
Coding, I'm sure, is what they'll say.
Well, something like that makes a little more sense because it's like a talent node, right? Like it's not like you can change the tuning value of it to be different in PvP. It's the raw effect that's the issue.
They don't
Getting a
want
little
something
overrun here on this
super
boss. What do you
different.
think?
That said, I think you shouldn't be able to be stunned by a mob for over 20 seconds. Does that change it?
Cool floor POV here, Goldberg.
Listen, I made the mistake of like alter timing back into a shock circle right as it went out instead of right after.
Oh, oh, oh! This is darn hurt. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh!
Want to just run it back at the 21?
Sure.
You want to replace your mage?
My fucking key, dude. But yeah, 433 eye level and barely 500k health.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
All gets like a plus 10 eye level though. Still pretty low.
Normally I pump on Frost when I'm not floor POV for 6 minutes.
I like Frost.
Arcane is Thalon here? I still need to pick his brain on Arcane. No, he's gone. I can do single target Arcane. My AoE is not. We need to run. We still need to run out and reset
multiple
this.
hours to learn Arcane.
Yeah, I spent like a good 40 minutes in front of a target dummy just to learn the single target. So weirdly, I think Arcane is the healthiest interaction with shifting power of any of the 3 mage specs. Mm-hmm. Well, also shifting power fits in better there. The others, it's kind of just whenever it's not gonna be useless, but you actually incorporate it into the Arcane one.
Look at what do I enchant my bow with?
High intensity thermal
scanner.
Yeah. That one is the haste one though, so if you have low crit, you can, or that's the, is this the crit one or the haste one?
Yeah, the problem, Kenny, is I don't know how to do the AoE burst. But the single
this is the
target
random
one's kind of
one,
cool.
yeah. That's the right one.
Yeah.
You lose enchant when you recraft?
No. But no, I like the single target. Fire, I've played intermittently, it's fine. I'm kind of enjoying the new Frost thing. Especially because Cone of Cold resets all your minor cooldowns.
Within the depths of Uldaman lies a vault that holds a disc of
Oh, that last round of nerfs hurt Frost a lot.
Find that disc and bring it back.
It's performing really well, but it's definitely the weakest mage spec in AoE.
Gain our strength.
Oh yeah, you got the build on. Yeah, you look good. Yeah, hit them trees.
How does the new orbital bombardment moonkin thing work?
It just got reverted,
They
so
just took it
same
out.
as always.
Did you see that they put another prescience charge in for fucking augmentation?
That's ridiculous.
No,
It's dumb as fuck.
So they did it because they also made it so all of it resets on pull. So it's actually healthy. They gave you the 2 charges to still be able to ramp up at the start of a fight, but you're not needing a 15+ second pull timer anymore because it resets on pull. So the second charge was to compensate and let you get up in time with people's cooldowns.
For when we come up on the intermission in Sark, I'm only able to buff one person with it. Now I'd be able to get both locks.
It's probably a slight buff if anything, but it's a healthy change.
Yeah, it's nice.
Remove degenerate
It's super good in Mythic Plus as well, since you're moving from pack to pack.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a ring enchant I want you to do before you log off tonight. Or a ring recraft. Yeah, recraft, I mean.
I put a neck one in as well earlier.
Massive.
I usually lose 2,000.
It may contain the knowledge we need to regain our
I'm
strength.
in the middle of fucking...
For necks or for rings? For everything? Oh my god.
I usually tip them.
Alright, I'll start leveling my jewel crafting. Fuck.
Trying to recraft shit on an alt is painful. Going back and forth. Oh yeah.
Run.
It's the first work I've put into my shaman in weeks.
I can help you gear whatever you need geared.
No, I'm just crafting the sparks that I have.
The union's here to help.
Believe me, I've kind of got gearing down to a science. Got 8 characters at 446.
It's easy, just have B scare you.
Pretty much.
You're 17s, thank you.
That sounds so terrible.
Dude, it's easy. Honestly, it takes like 2.5 weeks per character. It's not bad.
The only time investment is 435 to 440x is the only time investment. Everything else is you run heroic raid and just crap shit, and that gets you to 426. And then you do another heroic raid the week after, and you're good.
Run.
I gotta figure out what tank I'm gonna play next season.
Just as you
want to watch a movie, take it easy, guys.
Night.
I like to play one of every role, and then plus, because you don't really like. I don't think you really like know the dungeons well, unless you do play every role, because like you don't really know what's like hard to heal, what's hard to tank.
Damn MEVs. Alright, well I'm gonna go to bed early tonight.
None of the tank seem that interesting next season.
How do the vengeance changes look?
They sound fucking great. Tier said they were kind of meh.
We're losing our tier set, so it doesn't matter what they fucking do.
Run.
The
I
current
don't know, that
tier
heal
set's
back sounded
super
pretty
cool.
good.
Like everything they're getting is great. If you didn't have any tier set, it's an overall big upgrade.
Tank tier sets are fucking ridiculous compared to everybody else's. Like how much a tier set impacts a tank compared to how much impacts somebody else.
Prez as well is kind of similar. Like all our powers in our tier.
Beej, that's the problem with Sin right now, is the 4-piece is pretty fucking worthless.
Interesting.
From what
I'm pretty sure
reading.
Burb and Lowcat were there when I got my 4-piece and we did a dungeon. I just fucking destroyed them on the damage meters.
You did not destroy us, but you were close.
I was right behind you.
That's what I'm saying, you were close. But
Y'all were doing like 100k, I was doing like 90.
You were, it was stupid.
For what?
Oh, like early in the tier.
Like week
yeah.
4 or 3.
We were still gearing. I don't think I had 4-piece yet.
Watch your step.
But
Yeah, mine and my dungeon damage went up by like 30k.
The last I read, the Sin 4-piece needed like a 500% buff to make it worth it. And the speculation was usually that's like a placeholder for a different effect that wasn't out yet. So I don't know what's going to happen with it.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I would prefer for them to make sub like the premier spec again, but we'll see.
There's a write-up.
Needed a lot of love.
Premier spec for a while.
Yeah, I know, and I like that.
Sin hasn't been premier since like the beginning of BFA.
I know, but they've made Outlaw the best before.
It was alright in Nihilitha.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's
It was
the
a long
last
time
time the last time I played was the beginning of BFA. I stopped about halfway through Uldir.
I had a geared Sinrogan Nihilitha. He played the bleed build with like haste corruptions.
Yeah,
They've never been able to like balance bleeds correctly in the game. It's always like either disgusting or terrible.
Were insane.
Yeah.
Man, I wanted to do the fucking... What was it? Phantom Knives bleed poison build in Antaurus? Where they nerfed it?
Legion Sin was amazing. It felt great.
In Antaurus, there was a build where you used like an AoE relic. You got 3 of them. And you used Phantom Knives on single target, on, like, because it was so much damage.
Kingslayer was great.
Rogue was awesome in Wrath, Cataclysm, and Mop, so there was just like 5 years of just awesome Rogue time.
I miss Death from Above, I'll say that.
Watch your step.
I don't care how janky it was.
I remember
Yeah,
doing
I
like,
did not like that ability.
I remember
Get
doing
out.
like Chromock or something in Nighthold and dying because of Death from Above.
Yeah. It was really fun on Maiden and Tomb of Sargeras, though. You could use it right before she teleports across the room and you'd fly over the giant hole.
How the fuck did he get that? Oh, he wasn't in it.
And then she'd stun you for like 10 seconds.
Do you guys know where to buy gear in PTR? Like, there's usually a vendor, right?
Oh, Orgrimmar.
Yes, it's in Orgrimmar.
It's in okay.
From Giratar, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Watch your step.
I don't know if Stormwind as well. Fuck. I should have made.
Where is it in Stormwind? By like the fucking auction house? Front gate?
Front gate might make sense.
Why isn't it in fucking Valdrakken? Every other like fucking expansion, it's always been in the main city.
Okay.
That expansion.
We can complete the dungeon.
Y'all struggling?
Yes.
We have two people really undergeared for this.
Yeah, I'm pulling 200k.
Rip.
Yeah,
I'll forgive you, Kenny.
What dungeons are we getting? Blacker Cold, Darkheart
Kenny, you're getting
Thicket,
pretty good at Resto.
Throne of Tides.
Throne of Tides.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got no complaints
Everbloom.
about Kenny on Resto.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like you're
What's the other one?
Dude, Val wanted to heal too. We just convert all the caster DPS in this guild over to healing.
Waycrest Manor.
We would have less P1 deaths.
Maybe.
Am I missing one?
Master Botanist.
What am I missing? There's 8 of them, right?
Did we move the boss like a weird way last night that caused me to click that fucking portal? How did we go like 300 pulls? That's the first time that happened.
I can't believe it took that long to happen.
Happened to me several times.
Here we go. Here.
Don't you click it to get out?
Shockwave.
Set test.
No, I use my toy. What happens is I like click healing frames to try to apply heals, and sometimes I accidentally clip it.
I think he meant like about you just like having it on your bar, like on cooldown already.
Oh, that.
Your corpse like flew into outer space.
Yeah, it was like I didn't know what the fuck happened.
Target you.
Amount of times I've looked at that fucking gateway and thought, if I hit this button right now, I can die.
You had some rough bleed outs tonight that were like definitely not your fault either.
What, me tonight?
Yeah.
Phase 1 is rough because I don't mitigate magic damage very well.
There were also a couple times you just like ended up out of range at me and I had nothing I could do for you, and I was like, fuck.
Dude,
What do you mean? They buff spell reflect.
That's all I have. It has a 25-second cooldown.
You said it, Beej. I was thinking it.
They buffed it. Prot Warrior's OP. What do you mean?
I was giving you lay on hands.
That's real help to the arms warrior.
I know. Well, I know, but I mean,
Figure it
an
out.
example of why they're not.
Part of the problem is that the tier set makes it where I can't use my heals.
I was wondering about that, like your bloodthirst value dropped.
Yeah, it's rough.
It was to the point where I was wondering if you swapped arms.
No. Arms actually probably would have more survivability on the fight because you can spam into pain.
I'm out of here, dudes. Later. Good kill.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what you time dilated, but that thing was wrecking me.
You were going to be dead like 10 seconds earlier if I hadn't. The issue was just no healer except like my TD, and then like he's just passive hots touched you. You got no active healing after it.
I just don't know what.
I barked him. I barked him in the TD. Check that death log.
That thing was cranking me.
Well, then
I was fucking direct healing him, hotting him, and barked him, and he still
How
died.
much damage that prevented then if each one of those ticks was for 100k?
Insane.
I know I got hit by one of the swirls during the knock because I heard it.
I don't know what it was. You just dropped like 5% and I hit you, and then yeah. The initial hit you took was like over 1 million.
I thought you had every hot on you. You were dropping fast, and I barked you, and you still died, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, he had to have stood in shit. There had to be something there.
The ability you took was over 1 million if each TD tick was for 100k.
It was massive. Massive.
I wonder if maybe I didn't go far enough back from the knockback and stood in the big circle.
That was well.
Maybe.
I don't know how much that hits for, but I'm sure it's a lot.
Knocking back.
Stepper.
What's the falling ship from the sky called? Drifting Embers?
Use your caught to clear those that dot as much as you can, Hokkaido.
In phase 3 or
phase 1?
Yeah, I think it's Drifting Embers. Those things can be terrorists.
I get hit by every single fucking one of those goddamn things.
Sorry, what about our raiders?
Terrorists, all of them.
The person who got hit by drifting embers the most was not me. Yay.
Probably me.
Deadman took one more than I did. And then someone in here who's laughing right now took one more than Deadman.
There you go. Well, I'm panel tranking it, so yeah, I mean.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
Yeah, I had to get real careful with the stacks.
You know why that is? I had to play the wrong talent and use the wrong fucking cooldowns because my healing cooldowns were assigned in such a way that I was not able to trank when I needed to trank.
On this list of people,
listen, we'll set it up.
There's only 18 people on this list.
We most certainly will.
So who's the god gamer that didn't get hit by any of them?
Clearly me.
Knocking back.
Now you're on here.
No, I'm on there.
You know, Alter works great on these knocks.
Yeah, it's just not. It was not up there.
Sing a color.
What? Damn, I OC's lying.
It came up like just at that point.
2 druids, 2 hunters, 2 evokers, 1 rogue, a priest. Epo's not here.
Oh, there's no way.
How? It's just a night. How? What? Okay,
Oh,
what's this?
Just tonight?
This is just drifting embers.
Just tonight, I believe it.
Who else is not on here? 1 Death Knight, 3 Paladin, 2 Warlock.
All I know, I was third highest on the completion percentage before the kill.
You said only 1 DK?
There's 1 DK on here. Yeah.
So I'm not on it then.
Oh, it's Thal. No, it's 2 DK, my bad. Oh, Deadman. It's Thal and Peebo that didn't get hit by a single one.
Are you talking about the knockup?
The
swirlies on the
red swirlies in phase 1.
Oh, okay.
Peebo didn't get hit by a single one?
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
That's...
I'm pretty sure he died to 1.
I don't believe that.
He also like showed up to play to not last 2 days over like the rest of Prague.
I looked at yesterday. What do you think his number would be? Birds. You got hit by 2 of them yesterday? What?
Crowd control.
Is he just bad at walking out of the bombs?
Maybe.
That does describe a good chunk of the guild.
He doesn't die to this shit. What the fuck?
Dispel.
Yeah, I know. I have his frame closest to my mouse at all times.
Uh-oh, last night I was the one that took the most drifting ember hits. I don't want to say anything more about it. I got hit by 29.
Hey, listen. At least it's not Rive.
Crowd control.
Could have done that Weaver in the back, Moon.
I could technically survive a Rive hit, so they don't bother me.
Dispel.
Someone's got a curse on them. There you go. Oh yeah, sure. I don't have it.
Crowd control.
What's a kick? Is that like the old messaging account app thingy?
Crowd
funny.
control.
These things all cleave, incidentally, so watch the frontal.
That is good to know.
Crowd control.
Be ready to mass barrier on the next pack if you have it.
Cool down.
Yep. You can't LOS the next pack, also. So don't try to. Just damage the golem.
Yeah, 50 seconds for mass barrier.
Okay, just hit it when it's up. Flourish when it's up on this.
Crowd control. AOE incoming. Watch your step. Watch your step. Crowd control.
We're gonna watch this boss on pull.
Stop casting. Stop casting.
Yeah, I mean, if Frost is the weakest of the mage specs, the others must be real monsters.
They are. Fire is the strongest in stat cleave, Arcane is the highest overall. Depends on the dungeon where fire can surpass it. Now that fire's been nerfed a little bit.
Mm-hmm. On pull, you said? Not with ads?
Yep, plus on pull. Plus on pull.
Yep.
Cooldown. Full cooldowns on the bots, slow on the ads. Barrier the first one if you can here. Or Zephyr when it's up.
You're on the Zephyr,
Use pretty much all defensives, all DPS cooldowns on each set of these ads. Or each set of these dots, rather. Excuse me. Full defensives, Renewing Blaze. Zephyr this next one. Zephyr now. Good. Renewing Blaze after. 30 seconds, I'll res you.
Yep, no worries.
Spread. Laser on
I just juked when I should have jived.
I'm gonna get you up. You can take it now, just make sure you're topped. You get topped. Barrier the first set of dots from the boss.
Spread.
Fire. Yeah.
That's even before you have a tier set that supports them.
They're overpowered and plus, like, it's ridiculous. Especially if you have the Swiftman talent on, it's like a fucking joke.
Laser on you. Run.
Undesirable elements.
Okay. If I could get a healing proc. Oh, Carl.
I'm not sure how I died there. Like, I mean, I know how I died, but I'm not sure how my blink bounced me backwards.
Is that for this first set of dots? Zephyr.
Target acquired.
Spread.
Zephyr is so fucking busted.
Target acquired.
Spread.
System shut down.
A little tight on time. Don't run into this room yet. Stay back. Let me pull this in. Y'all can just stay here. Just stay on red.
We're calling dibs on this room. Safe travels all.
Okay, y'all can move in. I'm gonna tank them right here in the doorway. Just kick that weaver. Kick those weavers for me.
Control.
You can LOS the collapse from these golems in the door frame.
Crowd control.
Get low, just LOS in the door frame. Gotta kick these ads behind me as I'm grouping here.
Crowd control. Crowd control.
Watch the cleaves here. I'm gonna be against the wall.
Crowd control. Crowd control.
If anyone can range kick purple, please do so. Thank you.
Crowd control. Crowd control. Crowd control.
Y'all can be on red, kind of in the doorway, I guess. Grouping these. That red. You can LOS the collapse.
Too late, I already have the clap. And another life. Dude, I was a
comedian? Oh.
I was a personality hire for this guild, okay?
Get Carl for his jokes, not his heels.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when Carl played a DPS class, but
Top couple hundred warlocks every spec. Way back in the day.
What have we here? Alexstrasza's lapdogs, I suspect.
oh, fuck me. You're gonna have to Iron Bark me. Yeah, you're gonna have to bark me. I'm frozen in the shit. Think that cursed?
Dispel.
I thought they did too. There we go. Alright. Sorry. Thank you, good job. Y'all can corner LOS to clear your stacks on red. Whenever you get to, if you watch your debuff timer, whenever you get to like 3 seconds, if you move behind, it'll fall off. And save your dispel for me, Kenny. That's who you want to be spelling on this. No haste, no mitigation for the bears. Alright, we gotta kind of hurry.
Only the mage wasn't fucking dead on every boss. Actually, I lied.
Okay.
Got the first one this key level.
Get an LOS on red, corner to clear.
Now the disc is lost to time, just as you are about to be.
They nerfed the dot application and ticking, right? It's also tyrannical, so scaled down a lot. Okay, face the wall over here. Jump up on the wall. Or if you're a stealth class, stealth through or invis past.
There we go. Doing it on a gnome is fucking annoying.
Invis it. You gotta hurry.
Nope, I fucking...
Can you just invis pass, Carl?
No,
You have
it's
massive
on cooldown.
Yeah, rescue him up, Hokkaido. Come stand near the edge, target him.
I'm there.
Hang on, don't look a bird on my bars.
Nope.
What was that? We just pulled him?
Yeah,
yeah, they had been pulled, yeah.
Just, you guys just die and all meld and res.
Yeah.
Just die fast, die fast. Now we're real tight on time. I don't think we can do this under 4 minutes.
Maybe not.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Lust.
Range 5. Knocking back.
You can shape the dot, Kenny. There you go. Maybe key's low enough where we can suck it out. Let's see.
Range 5.
Try to stay behind the boss as much as you can. I'll move it. You'll have room. Stand in the puddles. Offensive. The next wing. Buff it.
Knocking back. Range 5.
Watch your feet. Lost in the sands. Watch your feet.
Or put some dots on this, Kenny, if you can.
Back. Range 5.
I'm alright, Kenny. I'm a nice block.
The sands will scour you from this timeline. The time ways
Okay, step in the puddles.
The sands will scour you from this timeline.
Knocking back. Range
Scales,
5.
scales, renewing blaze.
You will be lost in time.
Knocking back.
Ooh, there's shit behind me. That ain't good.
Can you feel your fate closing in? Lost in the sands.
Knocking back. Range 5.
Lost in the sands.
Watch your feet. Knocking back. Watch your feet. Range 5.
The sands will scour you from this timeline.
Rewind time flow in 2 seconds.
You cannot even comprehend the infinite possibilities.
Close. Alright, Carl, go practice the jump.
I'm normally fine. On a fucking no. That thing's not fun.
I'll just make sure you save invis for it then.
Yeah.
There will be only one aspect, and Murison shall be infinite.
Yeah. Thank you, Kenny. Yeah.
Would you give him the trinket? Oh. I was gonna say the trinket's actually BIS for arcane. Out of here. The weird haste one that nobody uses.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's like the only spec I've found that needs it.
Oh, I think fuck we killed it.
Damn it. What's this? What's this? Caliber.
Can I put down a fake portal?
Yeah. Oh my god, I took the... Where the fuck am I? What is this thing? Hey, will you make that ring for me now, please? Ring me.
Kenny is a troll.
Ring me.
Do we
The
have
bear
a
ring?
Somebody with spore cloak?
I think Kenny does that too.
Kenny.
Alright, well, I just still have to get... I need 2 more aspect crests to make up 447 spore cloak.
Alright, what do I
Just
do?
gotta give them sweet points.
I still need a parse on what? Amalgamation and experiments next week? Yeah.
What meta achievement?
For normal for the mount.
Oh, yeah.
We should, I think, next week probably still have enough. It'll be like the week or 2 after.
Oh, we're gonna have a lot of trials coming in. Like 5 of them. So, but Peepo is probably taking off. A lot of people are probably gonna be taking breaks for the next few weeks, which is fine.
All right, the gear.
Well, we're trending upwards. Last year I only had 2 top 100 parses. This year I have 3 so far.
Welcome, friend.
I know. Likewise, it's always your worst run on Prague.
Yeah, you grab.
No, don't worry, Kenny. You can heal it next time and all DPS. Easy. Thank you for making that.
I mean, I'll at least give Blossoms a try next week, which should open up opportunities for more healing in Phase 1 for other folks.
Really?
Yeah, because Bloom plays explicitly like the fight for 40 seconds and 130. Just make sure you live the flame points. But Blossoms is more healing in 2 and 3 and way more damage. But it's way rougher on those pain points.
Let me resend this, Kenny.
Listen, Kenny, I've worked hard to make sure Beej understands what I'm saying, even if the rest of you don't.
Reduces half your damage.
Time dilation. There you go. Ironically, some of the random words you were talking about, like
kind of made sense. Yeah.
I used time dilation to cheese healing on that fight. Because those bronze spell stacks I was telling you about, Beej.
Yeah.
Or, not time dilation. The what's the group movement speed buff?
Yes.
In the class tree. That one, like the 2-minute, everyone gets their movement back.
Yes.
Times Barial. I use that to like get to 4 stacks to get a free spark sometimes.
Oh, I just did. Hold on. There we go.
Oh,
a bear ring.
So the real question, let's go to Ketchup Goes on Steak. Let's look at rankings. And these don't matter because we've only killed Sark, but let's look at boss damage. Who were the heroes there? Unfinished, Hokkaido, and Thal.
Yeah.
Kenny bringing it in with an 8.2 boss damage.
I was.
Boss. I know. I'm teasing you for it.
I was running, like I said, pure single target. Any residual damage that wasn't boss damage was just my pet stomping.
No, I hear you, Kaida. That was me on Affliction in Nathria on Council and SLG as an AF Warlock. Because, like, Farm AF Warlock's just padded that shit. I think I had, like, a 20 parse overall on SLG, but it was, like, a 95 boss parse.
What was your lock's name?
Gulbrick.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we raided together.
Yeah. I had to go BM because we were short a Lust for Sire for downstairs, and it was just too